Okay, so the latest Liverpool transfer news. A lot to go through today with some potential sales, including a shock news about Fabinho potentially going to Real Madrid. We'll cover that. Some loan deals, also some potential sign-ins, and we'll have a look at one of those, an exciting left winger, Francois Kamano. So we'll do a full profile on him, plus a Turkish midfielder that has been linked to Liverpool as well. We'll talk about that. Now, if you want to keep up to date with videos like this on Liverpool, and keep an eye on also the other top Premier League clubs and what they're up to, we cover all the top Premier League clubs for transfers, news, match analysis, player stats, player profiles. Then please click the link below, subscribe, the red button, and press the bell notification button, and you'll be kept up to date of all the latest news about Liverpool and the other top Premier League clubs. So where shall we start? I think we'll start with Ryan Kent. Now it's looking like he's going to be a potential sale out of the Liverpool squad this year. Leeds are interested in him. A lot of that will depend on whether Kemar Roof goes to Anderlecht. There's also talk that Rangers are also interested in taking Ryan Kent, and we're talking around a fee of about 10 million. So that's something that is imminent, I feel, over the next couple of days before the window ends. We'll then just talk very quickly about the potential sale of Fabinho. Now, interestingly enough, I thought he had an awful match at the weekend in the Community Shield. I think he was one of my lowest rated player ratings from that match, if you watch the video. And there's a couple of reports out there, one from South America, that Liverpool have already agreed a sale to Real Madrid. It's already agreed, all the figures sorted out, and it will only be announced once Liverpool have found a replacement. Now, I find this one a little bit hard to believe, but they're quite specific as some of the reports. So we'll watch that one over the next 48 hours to see if that happens. I think that will be, like I say, he had a poor game on Sunday, but I think that will be a bad loss for Liverpool should he go. So we'll keep an eye on that one. Next one I'm going to talk about is Harry Wilson. That looks like a loan deal has all been approved to Bournemouth. A 12-month loan deal, and I think that's probably the best thing for Liverpool and for the player. And Klopp talked about it in one of his press conferences, is that they'll try and do the right thing for Harry Wilson. He's given him some pre-season game time. He's had a good look at him. I think he's a terrific player. He's proven himself in the Championship at Derby. Is he quite got that level to make an impact on the Liverpool squad this year? I don't think so. Terrific goal in one of the pre-season friendlies, admitted. But I think he's sort of 80-90% there, but I don't think he's going to be a big enough impact in the Premier League and in the European competitions. And it looks like Klopp has decided that. He'll go out on loan, it looks like, to Bournemouth, 12 months. And that will give him, I think they've promised him regular game time at Bournemouth. So that'll see how he gets on and can he prove himself of value in the Premier League this year. And if he does, it's a big bonus for Liverpool, because he'll have got plenty of games, plenty of minutes under his belt, and then in 12 months' time he can come back into the Liverpool ranks and make an impact in the squad. Obviously, if Liverpool don't need him at that point and he's proven in the Premier League, there'll be a nice transfer fee for him, because I think he's 22, is Harry Wilson. So that's Harry Wilson. We're also just going to quickly mention Turkish midfielder, I'll try and get his name right, I've got it written down here, Dorukhan Tokaz of Besiktas. He's a central midfielder, can also play right back. He's Turkish. He's defensive minded in midfield. I haven't had a good look at him. We'll obviously do a full profile on him if that looks like it's going anywhere, but not so sure I can see that one happening. So that's that one. And then we'll have a look at Francois Kamano. Very exciting left winger. Plays at Bordeaux in the French Ligue 1. Now, he plays that position that Klopp has been looking at. Somebody out wide, up front, pacey, can score, can assist. He's had a look at Origi in the Community Shield. I thought he had a reasonable game. Again, if you look back at my video where I did all the player ratings, I just felt that he didn't feel like he got the pace to take his full back on. and he's still yet to just prove himself. I think he'll be a great asset to the squad, but is he got that sort of, is he going to ignite a match if he comes off the bench, or is he, is he going to chip in with a lot of goals if there is an injury to the front three? And I think that's a big question mark over Origi. So Liverpool have been looking at alternatives. I did a profile video on a chap the other day, and this is another one that's similar type of mould that has been mentioned. Now, who is he? Where's he been? Is he any good? What are his stats like? Now, he's age 23. He's a left winger. He's right-footed, but tends to play out on the left. He can play in the centre of attack. He also can play on the right wing. I think in his early days of his senior career, he did play out on the right. But at Bordeaux, where he plays his club football now in the French League One, he plays very much out on the left. Who is he? Well, he's a Ghanaian, plays internationally for Guinea. He's recently been in the Africa Cup of Nations, so he's got some good international experience there. Plays alongside a name you'll all know, Naby Keita, so there's a connection, there's a link there with the Liverpool team. He's under contract till 2021, so another 2 years. So I'm not so sure Bordeaux will want to lose him this transfer window, but their coaches have been quoted as saying that they'll do the right thing for him. If the right offer came in and it was the right move for the player, they would be happy to facilitate a move. So this is one that could happen this transfer window, should all parties be happy. Looking possibly in the 20 million region as a transfer fee, although the way the transfer market has been going with some silly fees, I wouldn't be surprised if that hasn't been pushed up. And a lot of people say, well, why not have Harry Wilson? Why have somebody like Francois Kamano? I mean, basically this lad is 23, but he's been playing top level league football for a long time now, 3, 4, 5 years. He's got 127 appearances in first team football. He's got Europa League experience, and he's also got 29 international caps. So he's been playing football at a top level since he's 18, so he's that much more experienced than Harry Wilson to start with. The other thing he's got going for him is I think he's got that pace. He's got that out-and-out pace that Liverpool are looking for. Now, where's he been? Well, he started back in 2010, age 14. His youth career started at Satellite FC, which is a Ghanaian football club. Age 17 in 2013, he transferred to Bastia in the French league, and in the 14 and 15-16 season, he played his football at Bastia. In July 16, he signed to Bordeaux, and he's had 3 seasons there, 16-17, 17-18 and 18-19. And his stats are coming on quite nicely, and I'll put those up on the screen now. I'll put his stats up on the screen so you can have a look at them. Now, in the 16-17 season, 37 appearances, 8 goals, 4 assists. 17-18 season, 39 appearances, 8 goals and 6 assists. And the 18-19 season last year, 51 appearances, 13 goals, 4 assists. And you can see some good international stats there. He's got some international experience, 24 appearances, 4 goals, 4 assists. So this guy's 23, an awful lot of experience there. Now, when you watch him play, he glides past defenders. I think the 2 words that describe him for me are power and pace. So although he's right-footed, on that left-hand side he looks quite happy to go down the byline, get to the byline and cross it in. He also looks quite happy to cut in onto his right, his stronger foot, and shoot, and it looks like he's got a good shot on him. And he's also got an eye for playing that ball in for the assist. So he seems to have got it all. In his early days, his coach has described him as a little bit erratic, and I think that's, with his decision making, and that's always an issue with young pacey wingers. And I've talked before about Ryan Giggs in his earlier days, even Cristiano Ronaldo in his early days. His decision making was the one thing that you could criticise, if anything. But that's improved a lot, particularly in the last season. That's come along, and he's matured a lot. And he's now a more consistent performer. He's really does look a very good player, and I think this is somebody that Liverpool are casting their eye over. They have been linked now for a little while. I wouldn't be surprised to see a move for him in this transfer window, but if not, this is somebody that Liverpool will be monitoring over the next few months, and it may be one again that gets revisited in January or maybe the next summer transfer window. But if you get a chance to have a look at him, I've had a good look at him. He looks a very exciting player. So a lot going on at Liverpool, a lot to look out for in the next 48 hours. Transfer deadline closes 5 p.m. Thursday tomorrow in England. Obviously, players can still be sold after that day out into Europe, but between the English clubs and transfers in, it's got to be 5 o'clock tomorrow. We'll keep you updated if any major news comes out in the meantime. We'll obviously update you on any of these players that we've mentioned today. If you like the video, please give it a like below, and if you'd like to subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with all the top Premier League news, transfers, player analysis, match analysis, player ratings, subscribe to the channel below and click the bell notification button. Thanks very much for watching again.